That's it. We're off and racing for this opening 4yo Maiden, and it's sponsored by the Costello family. 3 miles and 15 fences ahead of them as they continue to run on the way towards fence number 1. And first to show, Al Gasparo on the inside of Georgian Quarters. On the outside of these is Can't Resist It, in between horses as they make their way on towards fence number 1, and all 7 out safely. Strong Foundations, who's now in the colour change, red silks. So it's Al Gasparo from Strong Foundations, and they're followed by Georgian Quarters on the outside in third. Can't Resist It, Johnny Jump Up down Mexican Way, and held up the back marker is Millennium Park. They're tightly bunched, only about 8 lengths separate to 7 as they continue their way, rising all the time towards this next fence they jump, which will be fence number 3, heading towards the highest point of the track. And as they do so, moving through, it is on the inside Al Gasparo and Aaron Murphy from in second. Strong Foundations, Jamie Scanlon. Wider still in the JP McManus Silks is Georgian Quarters, Derek O'Connor, and they're followed next in the field, jumping that one up on the outside by Johnny Jump Up, Brian Lawless. Can't Resist It, Harry Swan down Mexican Way, and the inside Yellow Silks, local jockey Owen Mahan. And completing the field is Millennium Park and Rob James. They run downhill and make their way down the home straight. Continue to run towards the next fence they jump, which will be fence number 5. Al Gasparo leads the way. From in second, it is Strong Foundations. Wider still, it is Georgian Quarter, and they're followed next in the field and behind these by moving through now. Millennium Park goes into fourth. Can't Resist It, Johnny Jump Up down Mexico Way. Field are separated by only 5 lengths as the 7 runners all jump fence number 5 safely. They come up to pass the judge's trailer for the first time. Shortly going to swing left-handed and continue to run downhill on the decline towards the bottom bend, making their way towards their point of departure, and in doing so making their way into the back straight for their second time. As they do so, Al Gasparo in front leads the way. From in second, Strong Foundations as they run the bottom bend. They're followed next in the field by Millennium Park, with on the outside Georgian Quarter down Mexico Way. Can't Resist It, back marker of the field. Tightly bunched field is Johnny Jump Up. To continue the way into the back straight and on towards this next fence, it'll be fence number 6. And as they come to it, it is Al Gasparo from on the outside. A good jump there by Strong Foundations. Followed next in the field by Millennium Park, Georgian Quarters. Can't Resist It down Mexico Way. Johnny Jump Up is the back marker. Climbing all the time towards this next one, fence number 7. And as they jump it, it is a mistake there by Al Gasparo, but Millennium Park, or Strong Foundations leads the way. From Georgian Quarter, Millennium Park, Al Gasparo has dropped back to 4. They're followed next to the field now by Johnny Jump Up, Can't Resist It, and a back marker the field down Mexico Way. Jumping this next fence, fence number 8. Strong Foundations is over in front. From on the outside, Georgian Quarter in second. They're followed next in the field now by Millennium Park, in between horses in third. Johnny Jump Up is in 4. Can't Resist It 5. Al Gasparo and down Mexico Way. They're tightly bunched now. Still only about 5-6 lengths separate the 7 runners as they swing the home bend for their second time and begin their decline downhill into the home straight and make their way on towards the next fence they jump, which will be fence number 10. And as they come through the gap and continue their downhill run, it is in front, it is Strong Foundations. From in second, Millennium Park. Here on the near side, out wide, it is Georgian Quarter. They're followed next by Can't Resist It, who's improved. Al Gasparo has regained his ground now. On the inside, moves into 5th. They're followed by down Mexican Way. Johnny Jump Up is the back marker. Tightly bunched as you jump this fence. Last in the circus time, Strong Foundations. From in second now, a good jump there by Can't Resist It. Millennium Park is in third. They're followed by Georgian Quarter, Al Gasparo down Mexico Way. Johnny Jump Up is the back marker. They pass the judge's trailer, head out the final circuit, and continue to run downhill now towards the bottom bend and bring him into the back straight this final time. They have 5 left to jump in this open 4yo Maiden, and it is Strong Foundations from Millennium Park. They're followed next in the field in third by Georgian Quarter, Al Gasparo. Can't Resist It down Mexico Way. Johnny Jump Up is the back marker. Only 6 lengths separate the 7 runners as they continue to run on towards the one that'll be 5 from the finish. Right over the far side now. Strong Foundations, Millennium Park. They're followed next in the field by Can't Resist It. They're followed next on the inside now by improving. There's down Mexico way, Al Gasparo, Georgian Quarter on the outside, Johnny Jump Up is being weighted with in rear. Climbing up towards this next one, the one that'll be 4 from the finish, Strong Foundations, but he's got challengers, Millennium Park on the outside. They're followed next in the field by Can't Resist It, Al Gasparo goes into 4, Georgian Quarter 5, down Mexico way and Johnny Jump Up is closing up as they head on towards this one. That'll be 3 out now, top of the hill, and they're only 5 lengths separate this 7 as they come to it, and it is Johnny Jump Up who's now moved through to lead now. From Strong Foundations, Can't Resist It, down Mexico way, Al Gasparo, Georgian Quarter, dropping out at Millennium Park, 2 out now, come to it, Johnny Jump Up is over, good jump from in the inside in second with the red 6, it is Strong Foundations, they're followed by down Mexico way, Al Gasparo, Can't Resist It, Georgian Quarter, Millennium Park was pulled up after 2 out. Through the gap they come run downhill, and on the run down towards the final fence, and as they do so, Johnny Jump Up, but down Mexico way, and the outside is coming with a challenge, and the inside is Strong Foundations, but it's in front now as they run downhill. It is down Mexico way, has shown a turn of foot here, has opened up a 3-length advantage through the gap, rise uphill towards the final fence from Strong Foundations in second, Johnny Jump Up and Al Gasparo final fence, and he spring heels out over it, down Mexico way, great local success here, John Stalton, his local track, own man in the plate, scores in great style from Strong Foundations, Al Gasparo third, Johnny Jump Up was 4, Can't Resist It 5, Georgian Quarter was your 6th and final finisher. Millennium Park was pulled up in the straight.